guys, it's Wathoni and Anyansi, and you're welcome to Let's Talk Kids and More in partnership with Bambini Zone. With me here, I have a reality TV star, a certified event planner, a fashion designer, and Nathan's mom. Drum rolls for Jackie B.
Hi.
Jackie Ben.
Jackie
Your name
Ben.
carries weight.
I know, I love it. Thank you.
So you just have to add the B now.
Oh yes, I had to put it there. At first, normally they'll tell you can't have more than one. I'm like, please, I beg. Let me just put my B there. Even if I can't put the whole name, let's just put B there. So Jackie B, yes.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I'm a fan.
I'm a huge fan too. I'm a huge fan too. So I'm so
Thank you.
excited I'm here, to be honest.
Thank
I love what you're doing here.
And you brought your son.
Yes, I did. Nathan is
see him
here.
inside the show.
Yay.
So, okay, now let's start with identification.
Right.
The first thing that comes to my mind when I remember Jackie B, apart from being a reality star, a certified event planner, which I hope you're going into.
Oh yes, definitely an interior designer as well. Yeah.
It's that Nathan's mom. That his name is actually in caps.
Yep.
So anytime I think about you, I think about the fact that you're Nathan's mom.
Yes. Yes.
So is that how you like to be identified, and why?
Well, ever since I had him on my bio on Instagram, it's always been, that's the first thing. There was a time that was all that was on my bio. So it's just been there, really. I'm proud of it. And yes, I want to be first known as a mother. And yeah, I'm just proud of it. That's why I put it there. And it will always be there. Always.
Let's go back memory lane. Since he's like a huge, important aspect of your life.
Yeah.
So when did you have him?
So I had,
and the story after.
Oh yeah, so I had him while I was in university. I was just less than, definitely not up to 20. And yeah, I was in uni. I had him. I had to continue with school. Thankfully, I was able to finish. And it was not the easiest time of my life, but it was the best time of my life, to be honest. I grew so much. And that's why his birthday is always so exciting for me, because I feel like I'm growing literally with him. So yeah, it's something that has definitely like transformed my life, that whole experience of motherhood. And every single day I learn and I grow, not just as a person, but
when you at that age, did you have support?
Oh yes, definitely. And that's why I always say I'm very thankful. I have the most amazing family. My mom has always been supportive and amazing. Of course.
I saw the video when you came back.
Yes, yes.
I teared up, by the way.
Oh really? So I mean, yeah, definitely she wasn't excited at first, because obviously it's not something you're expecting. You're your teenage child, Yeah, but she was very supportive. She encouraged me. She motivated me. She kept me going. She was there for me every step of the way, and I couldn't have done it without her, to be honest. My family. And even though there was a lot of noise around me, I was able to stay focused because I had a very good support system, thankfully, yeah.
How many sisters do you have?
I have 3 sisters.
Were they with you at that time?
No, I was alone. To be honest, I was the only one in the UK at the time I was studying. Yes,
okay, you're not here.
No, I was not here. I was in the UK, yes. So I was there pretty much by myself. And if you know how life is there, basically it's all man for himself. It's not like here where you'd have, obviously my mom was, in offices where she was working, so there was no way she was going to be able to be with me in the UK. So she was here in Nigeria as well. So I was pretty much doing it by myself, but I had 2 best friends, Lily and Chika, that were also in uni. Shout out to Lily and Chika. Literally were in theater with me, holding my hand when my baby was coming out. So yeah, too much information, but yeah. And honestly, they were amazing. That's why I keep saying I had the most amazing support system. They were there, like if I have classes or lectures, they would literally hold him for me for an hour. Their lectures doesn't take too long. So I was able to, and the system there as well is also very supportive, thankfully. And I'm hoping that at some point in Nigeria as well, we'll have a more, flexible system that's supportive of. I'm not saying anybody can have babies in uni, but I mean, when it happens, there's no reason to, castigate or, the system was great and they were very supportive as well. So I'm very thankful, to be honest.
Are there things you did at that time that now you'd have done? Okay, for instance, did you breastfeed exclusively?
Oh yes, I did. In fact, that's another thing that made it a bit tougher for me. But I'm thankful that I did that, to be honest. I did breastfeed exclusively for 10 months. Yeah, exclusively, and it had to be literally from my nipple, because he was not a baby that took bottle. He refused to take bottle.
Anyway, the pumping thing is difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even mind that, to be honest, if he would take it, but he was never taking bottle. So I would have to breastfeed him from my nipple, literally. The only way I could even get him off my breast when I was ready to start giving him other things was my mom literally had to take him away from me for 2 weeks when he was a baby. because there was no other way. He was too attached, literally. So my mom had to take him away so that he would, get him off, to
How
get
old
him off.
was he when your mom took him?
He was just getting to 11 months.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, when you got him in London?
Yes, I
gave
had
birth
him.
in London.
Nottingham.
How-
Not yeah, in the
Okay.
UK. Yeah.
How long did you stay? Did both of you stay there? Or how long did he
Did
stay
he-
in London?
Well, we've always lived together. We were together. I lived there until I moved back to Nigeria in 2015, I think.
Okay.
So I had him in 2011. So first 4 years of his life, we were there. I finished uni. I did my masters. I worked there for a bit as well in London, before I now moved back to Nigeria. So I was pretty much it was just me and him for a very long time. But when we moved back to Nigeria, we now had family. My sister had a son as well, so he was not able to grow, around other kids, and I'm so thankful for that.
Are you the first one?
No, I'm the second. Yeah,
So the one that has
so I have a nephew. Yes,
Okay.
yes. So and he's around the same age as well with my son. So when we moved back, they're literally like twins, literally. So they literally grew up together, and yeah. So it was really good to move back home because there I was all by myself. It wasn't easy. There it's not like here where you have nannies that your beck and call. You have family. You have, so you have a lot of help and support here. But there you're by yourself. Everybody's hustling their hustle, struggling their struggle. So nobody has time to really come and be paying attention to. It was just, to be honest, yeah, yes, it was
No
pretty
nanny,
much.
nothing.
No, we couldn't. From time to time, I had to get babysitters and stuff to assist
How
me.
expensive was it?
It's expensive. It's expensive, and that's why because I had to work at some point, so I had to get a babysitter. But it was really expensive. It's really expensive.
I'm happy you didn't stop school though.
Oh no,
'Cause that
thankfully,
thought will
yeah,
come to
yeah.
mind.
No,
Are you sure you'll be able to do
definitely,
both at the same time?
yeah, definitely. I mean, to be honest, it wasn't an option for me, because when you have the haters that they're already so sure that I dropped out. I was in the blogs at some point. I had dropped out of school. So when you're hearing all that, you're like, nah, I'm not even going to let these people win. I'm just that kind of person. I will not let them win. So, yeah, I did it that's what I'm doing it for myself. I also did it to prove a point. I'm not going to give up. I also did it for my child as well. I wanted to make sure that I set the example for him as well. That regardless of what you're going through, just keep pushing, and you can do it. You can always do it. So yeah, and I was glad I was able to do it. I probably would have even done my masters if I didn't have him. But right after I did it, I was like, I'm gonna keep going. Probably would have even done my PhD, but let me just calm down. So yeah, like it was like I keep saying, like he motivated me until today. It motivates me to keep going and keep pushing and keep trying to achieve and aim for even things that are extraordinary, because it's just being a mother, you want to set an example for your kids and stuff. So yeah, that's
Did you suffer post-partum depression?
Oh yes, definitely. I'm so glad we brought this up, because I think we mentioned in the Big Brother house during a task that we had, because like it's something that we don't really talk about. It's like it's almost a taboo. It's like, because I know people that have said things like, why would she be saying she's depressed because she's a mom? Like, who sent? First of all, they will ask you who sent you to have children.
Most
Secondly,
of those people haven't even gone through that.
yeah, people just don't understand, and people expect you to. It's not something you can really explain. That's another thing, because everybody has their own different ways of expressing postpartum depression. Most people don't even talk about it.
Yeah.
They will just be going through it on their own. You don't even know they're going through it. So I definitely did. I think it was worse for me because of my age and time, and then going to school, and then being literally in the midst of people your age that are literally just living their best life.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to complain, because I did live my best life regardless. But I had put on so much weight. That's another thing that we go through during pregnancy. I was like triple my size after I had, during my pregnancy. Yeah, exactly. So imagine at that age, your friends are wearing skimpy stuff, and just when best things. I used to love shopping so much. I started feeling so insecure. I didn't like going out, and I just started to feel like I was missing out on so much. I didn't like myself. I didn't like my body. I felt like I was worthless sometimes. I felt like I should give up sometimes, So just a lot of things that I was going through. But because I felt almost ashamed to talk about it, I was just dealing with it by myself. I didn't feel like I needed to.
I think another problem is sometimes you don't even know you're going through it.
Yes, you really do not. And for me, I didn't even see it as postpartum depression or anything. I just felt like it's normal. Maybe it's just because I'm still a teenager, and yeah, obviously you had the baby. But there's actually something like postpartum depression.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing that people need to actually learn about. It's not even just single moms that go through it. I have friends that are married that are literally going through it as well, have gone through it. It doesn't matter your age or whatever, how many kids you have. People even experience it. Their kids can be teenagers and they're experiencing it still. It's perfectly normal. People don't know it, and then I feel like it's important that family members support as well, even if they seem like they're okay. Moms feel like they're okay. Like, always check on them, make sure they're good, support, ask how you can help, just things like that. And also like seek like actual professional help. Talk to a therapist, see a doctor. Because it can be really bad, and that's why the therapists are there. That's why they're there. They exist to help and support. But we all need everything, family, just everything, all the support you can really get.
Okay, to conclude the show, are you a single mom?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so I'm a single mom too.
Yeah.
So I want you to advise all single moms out there. So like, just advise them as a single mom, and I want you to share with us how it is like when it gets to the stage where you have to tell your child, oh, fine, your daddy's here, or like, how do you explain the whole situation? I haven't done that yet because it's not time yet. So like, how do you go about that? How do you let your child know, fine? Because in school, those will say, daddy, my daddy did this, my daddy did that. So how do you go about that?
Yeah, well, in my case, my son's dad is actually very much in his life. Yeah, he is in his life. They have a very good relationship and everything. So he's very much aware of who his dad is, and they're very good. So yeah, my son, thankfully, yes, my son's dad is in his life. But I know that there are cases where, there are moms that their kids actually don't even know their dad, sadly. And it could be the other way around too, where they don't know their moms. So I know it happens, and it's not the best situation, but I feel like, the most important thing is to do the best that you can do, which is what I also do. I do the best that I can do as a single mother. There are times that you have to play both roles from time to time, even married moms too. There are times that they have to play both roles. It just comes to being a mother, and I accept it with my full chest, and I accept all my responsibilities and more with my full chest. And I think I also see what you do too, and I really applaud you for it. Like, it's amazing. I know it's not easy as single moms, but honestly, this is our cross to carry, and it's a beautiful cross to carry. It's just really what makes us us and unique and stand out. I feel like we're bosses, we're queens. We do it effortlessly, like regardless of anything, we do it effortlessly. But we're also human still, so take out time for yourself as much as you can. Always try and get support, from friends, family, wherever you can get it from. Get support when you need it. Be okay asking for help as well. And like I said, take time out for yourself. Yes, we are moms, but we're also humans, and we're women. We also have our own personal needs and things that we want for ourselves. And don't give up on your goals. In fact, if anything, it should push you to want to achieve more. Honestly, I really do think so. It can be easy, and I know some people have it easier than others. Some have it even tougher than others as well. But like I said, we just have to carry our cross like queens, like the queens that we are, and just keep it moving. And in the end, man, I'm sure we'll all be happy and proud of our little princes and our princesses. So just be looking at the bigger picture right there. You're doing it for those kids. We're doing it for those kids. Just stay positive, stay happy, and just be focused on the bigger picture. Regardless of what happens around you, stay focused and push through.
That's it on this segment. I've learned a lot from Trikytee, and I'm super glad she is opening the show season 4 with us. So
I'm honored.
We'll be right back.
Welcome to the game segment of Let's Talk Kids and More. And today we're playing a game, right? The game is called In Your Child's Minds, and we have two teams. We have Team A, Wathoni and our partner.
Oh, yeah.
And we have Team B, Jacoby and Nathan.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
Okay, and today, like I said earlier, we're playing What's in Your Child's Mind. Now, the game is really simple, right? I would describe an object for them, right? And then they would go to that object, and then underneath the object is a clue to the next object. Now, we have 10 different items in the shop. So you're going to look for 10 different clues to get to the final clue, and the fastest to do this wins. So, like they say, let the best team win. Now, let me read the clue to them. Guys, now, listen carefully. I will say this once. Yes. All right. I am an object. I have 2 wheels. You can ride me standing on 1 leg. What am I? Hold on. I'll tell you to start. All right. So when I will tell you to start. When I say start, then I'll tell you to start. I just gave you, so you know the clue now. All right. So in 3, stay. Go back. Stand. Go back. Stand. When I say go, then you go. In 3, 2, 1, action.
I can teach you to walk.
Wait, what's in your car?
Let's read that one.
50 seconds.
Wow. You have been solving them. You can leave us.
Theresa, what is playing?
This game is game of 2.
At this point, we give up.
No. Okay, see.
seconds left.
I am an object. You can use me to put your baby to sleep. I am an object.
Time up. Thank you.
What is that? What is the kick me before you keep catches?
Thank you, time up.
Hey, you won now. Never do nothing. Hey, prove it. Where is it gone? Give us a trophy. Where is that kick me before you move? He saw it. Where is it?
Kick me before you move the second one.
Where is that one? See, I told you.
No, it's not a skateboard. It's a move.
So anyway, yeah.
It's a one.
All right. Thank you. All right, guys. So Team B, that's Team Jackie B and Nathan. One more, found more clues, so they won the game. Round of applause.
Haters, come
Even though
down.
we know that they didn't finish the game entirely, they didn't get all 10 clues, but they had more clues, so we give them the prize for winning. Yes, you guys actually tried. All right, guys, as you can see, apparently Team B, Team Jackie B and Nathan won the game. Round of applause. Yes. And so they have a gift. Hold on, let me bring it. And you guys got this karaoke box. Okay, guys, and that's it on today's episode of Let's Talk Kids and More. But before we go, the winning team, Team Jackie B and Nathan, will pick a song that we all dance to and dance out. So, let's go.
We'll dance to Peru. Yes, Peru.
DJ, Peru, what's up? Let's Peru.
Let's show them how it's done now.
It's too late.
Let's show them.